Spring training just lit up with pure excitement as Shohei Ohtani put on an electrifying show, sending balls flying out of the park during on-field batting practice. This wasn't just a warm-up, it was a jaw-dropping display of power that had teammates, coaches, and fans buzzing with anticipation for what's to come this season. Every swing carried energy, every homer sparked cheers, and the message was clear: something special is brewing. Could this be an early preview of a historic run? And how much will this momentum carry into the games that truly matter? Stay tuned, because this spring training moment might be the spark that defines an unforgettable year. Dodgers fans, what we witnessed today out of Arizona at spring training is nothing short of electrifying. The kind of thing that makes you stop and think, wow, this is really happening. Shohei Ohtani, the superstar who became the centerpiece of one of the biggest signings in Major League Baseball history, finally stepped onto the field in Dodger blue and gave us a preview of what's to come. And let me tell you, if today is even a hint of the future, the rest of the league better watch out, because Ohtani put on a batting practice show that had fans, media, and even his own teammates buzzing. Now let's paint the picture. Spring training is already a special time for baseball. The sun is out, the atmosphere is lighter, but at the same time, there's this feeling of anticipation. Every team is trying to see what they've got, what needs to be tuned, and which players are ready to step up. But for the Dodgers, this spring feels different. The reason is obvious: Shohei Ohtani. The two-way megastar is not just another addition to this roster. He is arguably the most impactful free agent signing the Dodgers have ever made, both on and off the field. Coming into camp, there were questions about Ohtani's recovery, his timing, and how quickly he would be able to get into a rhythm. He's coming off surgery, after all. But all of that seemed to fade away the moment he stepped into the batter's box for batting practice. The sound of the ball coming off his bat was unmistakable. That crack, that perfect contact, echoing across the field. Fans who gathered early got exactly what they were hoping for, because Ohtani didn't just hit a few home runs, he put on a show. One by one, the balls flew deep into the outfield, clearing the fences with ease. Some even sailed over the berm, landing far beyond where fans were sitting. People were cheering after each swing. Phones were out, recording every moment, because everyone there knew this was special. It wasn't just another batting practice session. It was a glimpse of Shohei Ohtani, the Dodger, doing what he does best: launching baseballs into the stratosphere. Teammates stood by and watched. You could see smiles, nods of approval, little side comments between them. For players who have seen greatness up close, even they seemed a little taken aback by just how smooth and powerful Ohtani looked. That's the thing about him, he makes it look effortless. No wild swings, no overexertion. Just pure, clean power, with mechanics so natural it almost looks like he's not even trying. And yet the ball is gone, over the fence before you even finish blinking. The media coverage, of course, went into overdrive immediately. Every local outlet, every national baseball writer, and countless fan accounts online started sharing clips. Ohtani homers at Dodgers camp quickly started trending. And it wasn't just about the homers themselves, it was about the message they sent. The Dodgers didn't just sign a superstar. They signed someone who is healthy, locked in, and ready to contribute right away. That's the kind of reassurance both the team and the fans wanted to see at the start of spring. Now, let's talk about what this really means. For months, the conversation around Ohtani has been about his recovery from elbow surgery. We know he won't pitch this season, but hitting? That's where he can make an immediate difference. And for the Dodgers, an already loaded lineup is suddenly even scarier. Think about this: you already have Mookie Betts, one of the most dangerous leadoff hitters in the game. You've got Freddie Freeman, a former MVP who's as consistent as anyone in baseball. Add Ohtani in the mix, and you have a top of the order that pitchers will dread facing every single night. Today's display in batting practice is more than just a few home runs. It's proof that Ohtani's timing is coming along, that his swing is where it needs to be, and that his confidence hasn't wavered one bit. He didn't look tentative. He didn't look like someone coming back from an injury. He looked like Shohei Ohtani, the same player who's been redefining what's possible in this sport for years. And now, Dodgers fans get to see it up close for an entire season. Fans in attendance couldn't contain their excitement. You heard shouts of MVP after some of those deep blasts. Kids wearing fresh Ohtani jerseys were jumping up and down, pointing toward the outfield as the balls sailed over the wall. This isn't just hype, it's a connection between a player and a fanbase that's already embracing him wholeheartedly. You could feel it in the atmosphere. There's an energy around this Dodgers camp that hasn't been there in years. And it's because of one man, Shohei Ohtani. But let's not overlook the bigger picture. Ohtani is more than just a hitter right now. His presence alone changes everything for this team. Opposing pitchers will have to rethink how they approach the Dodgers lineup. Managers will have sleepless nights trying to figure out where the outs are supposed to come from. And while Ohtani won't be on the mound this season, his offensive impact could be historic. Imagine him hitting behind Freeman, or in front of Betts, or being slotted strategically to maximize run production. The Dodgers coaching staff now has endless options. Of course, there's also the off-the-field side of things. Ohtani's first spring training as a Dodger isn't just a baseball story, it's a global event. Japanese media have traveled across the world to cover every swing, every step, every moment. The Dodgers brand, already one of the biggest in sports, is expanding even further thanks to Ohtani's international superstar status. That energy feeds back into the clubhouse, into the fans, and into the game itself. This isn't just about wins and losses, it's about a movement. And speaking of energy, let's circle back to the reaction from Ohtani's teammates. We've already heard Mookie Betts talk about how excited he is to play alongside Ohtani. Freddie Freeman has expressed his admiration for him. Now, seeing Ohtani up close, day in and day out, hitting home runs in practice, working on his craft, bringing that same quiet intensity, it's clear this team has a new leader by example. Ohtani isn't loud, he doesn't seek the spotlight, but everything he does commands attention. And when your new superstar starts off spring training by putting balls into orbit, that sets a tone for the whole clubhouse. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts couldn't hide his excitement either. After practice, he was seen talking with reporters, smiling, clearly encouraged by what he saw. Roberts knows how important this season is. Expectations are sky high, maybe higher than ever before. The Dodgers aren't just aiming for a playoff run, they're aiming for a World Series. And when you bring in a player like Ohtani, that expectation is justified. What Roberts saw today is the kind of thing that gives a manager confidence. Confidence that his star is ready to shine, that his lineup is ready to dominate, and that his team is ready to make history. Now, let's be honest. It's still early. It's still spring training. We can't get too carried away with batting practice highlights. But at the same time, baseball is as much about the moments as it is about the numbers. Today was a moment. It was the moment Shohei Ohtani announced himself as a Dodger in the most fitting way possible by launching baseballs into the sky and making fans believe this season could be something truly special. As the season draws closer, every step of Ohtani's progress will be closely watched. Every at-bat, every swing, every home run will be magnified. That's the reality of being Shohei Ohtani. But based on what we saw today, he's not just ready for that spotlight, he's embracing it. And Dodgers fans? They're more than ready too. They've been waiting for a player like this, someone who can transcend the game and bring a whole new level of excitement to Dodger Stadium. So, as spring training continues, keep this image in your mind: Ohtani in Dodger blue, standing at the plate, unleashing that smooth, powerful swing, sending ball after ball deep into the desert sky. That's the future. That's what this season is going to look like. And if today is any indication, it's going to be one unforgettable ride. Fans, if you're as excited as we are about Shohei Ohtani's Dodgers debut, now's the perfect time to lock in for the season ahead. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready to see Ohtani crush home runs at Dodger Stadium. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single update, because this journey is just getting started. The Shohei Ohtani era in Los Angeles is here, and it's already making history before the season has even begun.